Yo, 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 this one is for all my music producers. All right, those who have the Waves products, the plugins, you know how in Waves, when you buy a plugin, the updates are not automatically free. So they get you buy the plugins and then you have to pay for the updates, right? Through this portal type thing. That used to get me a lot. I really didn't like that about the Waves plugins, but I bought into Waves really early on before that format they started going to, right? Way early on. And granted, the Waves plugins, there's some good Waves um, bundles and packages that typically I guess it may still be an industry standard. It may not be, but especially back in the day with Pro Tools, plugins were industry standard. So here's my point: don't automatically pay for the updates. What I've found, right, is that even though Waves probably would notify you, go to the portal saying, hey, you need an update, which I needed recently. I think the version 9, version 12 on my Mac computer does not work with the Big Sur version. I think I have 11.5 or something like that. It says like, oh, it doesn't work. Now, granted, some of my plugins were not working. So I was just like, oh man, here they go. They finna hustle me, right? So I'm trying to figure out which plugins I really need, which ones I don't, to update my plugins. So, but what I found is that sometimes if you have updates, go ahead within that you don't have to pay for. If you have an update that your plugin have, sometimes Waves do have updates that you don't necessarily have to pay for, which is rare. But go ahead and do the updates. But sometimes you will find that the VST versions don't work, but the VST3 versions work in your DAW. And even though it's saying that you need to update to get the latest update, which you have to pay for, the older version still may work. So still test it out to see if the plugin work in that particular DAW or not, because it still may work. And you don't have to pay for the update. And that's what happened for me, that most of my plugins still work even though I don't have the latest version of the update. So I want to say, Waves, thank you for that. Even though the way you market, they'll market to you that you have to get the update, and your plugin may not be working, and you think you still got to do the update, but go into your Waves portal, and in your Waves portal, if it tells you have updates that you can do within the version that you have, that you don't have to pay for, do that, and that may work for you, even though it may still not be the latest version of the plugin. So hopefully I saved you some money right there to keep your session going, to keep your beats going, to keep your recordings going, your studio recordings and so forth going. Peace and love. Smell here. See y'all in the wind.